Hey everybody, I'm nastymold, and today we're going to be talking about some of the changes in the new Sky update. It's a little late, but better than never. To start off, the season of flight is super close. As of me recording it, it's only 5 days away, and we finally have the season of flight pendant. It has been fixed. It's no longer the Little Prince pendant. Excuse me, I'm showing off my pendant. Over in the Days of Summer Lights, they've added some more logs onto the fire, creating a much bigger, warmer fire as it starts to get a little colder and summer ends. They've announced the start date for the Days of Mischief, which is our Halloween event. It starts October 18th and goes till November 7th. There is actually a little secret Easter egg here. I mean, I guess it's technically a bug, but if we take out our candle and burn some invisible wax in this area, hang on, am I getting it? It's right here, I swear. And ta-da, we have released Samantha from the TGC team, also known as Kitchen on the Discord. Legend speaks of a blood moon rising, and they point us towards the office. At the moment, there's nothing really to this event. It's just a bug. It's not really supposed to be here. What will actually happen is Samantha is hidden by this pumpkin darkness that we have to burn. Of course, we didn't get wax for it, and it's visible, but if we pretend to burn it, they will be released. Now I'm going to put on my office cape really quick, and I will show you another little bug that's not supposed to be there, but it is in the office. It is the Days of Mischief entrance, but again, there's no way to enter. Over here on this wall is the secret way to the office. It'll actually be completely open and more welcoming when the event comes, and we'll also have an NPC who will let everyone in through this little barrier. At the moment, you can only get in with the Founders or TGC cape, and then we go through this secret portal. I'm going to have a full Days of Mischief guide up very soon in the next couple days. We'll go over all the new items, all the official prices, and we'll take a look at everything in some close detail. So over here in the back bathroom, we have the mystery portal. Very spooky. I mean, this looks like a dirty bathroom at the moment. But yeah, that's pretty much it to the buggy event at the moment. Now we're going to talk about some of the changes to the home space, one of which is that our beloved QUESTGIVER has been replaced by the scary statue with glowing eyes. Now we'll be getting our daily quests from the statue every day. There's not really a need for the QUESTGIVER, which is quite sad. It's unsure whether they will still be here or eventually they will leave, because we really only need a QUESTGIVER for the seasonal events, because they'll trade us the seasonal items. Sorry, QUESTGIVER, you're out of the job. The slab in the home space now has some more detail, and the buttons have been spaced apart so they're not so easily pressed. So the friendship button is farther than the constellation button, and they have these little designs of friends and a wing. The prop closet has been moved around so it's a little tidier. All the instruments are in the top category, all the placeable props are in the center category, and all of the neck accessories are in the very bottom. We now have some instrument settings in the control section. Tapping on these will show or not show a friend playing notes. So we have free play mode and also joined sheet music. Pardoned here will show you what I mean by showing another player's notes. It's now in this really nice purple color. It's a lot more subtle, and this way it's a lot easier to teach a player a song. You can also see another player pushing buttons in the sheet music. It would be a little easier if we were using different instruments, but that's okay. The guitar sound effects have improved quite a bit, and if you listen closely, you can hear a very subtle sound of your finger leaving the string. Another improvement is that we can now, in the audio section, boost the instruments past 100%, so they'll be louder than both the music and the sound effects. This may cause distortion, and if it does, just turn it back down to the green. Your ideal button size will now save. Previously, if you had it large, you would leave the instrument, come back, and it would be small again. But now, if you leave it large, leave the instrument, and come back, it stays large. They've done some audio lag fixes, and you can also push many buttons at one time again. The saplings in all of the realms have grown quite a bit. They were a little bit small and hard to find to have for a daily quest, but now they are slightly bigger than me. I'm pretty small though. There have been quite a few fixes to the geyser. Now you can see the light is not coming to me. It works as it does in any other realm, in that you have to be quite close to collect it. This is meant to prevent people from being AFK because pretty much everyone here is AFK, and that is a little bit annoying. When the geyser shoots the darkness, it will now fly everywhere. It did that originally, but in the more recent version of the game, it was only shooting into the middle pond, which was convenient, but it does sort of break the point of having a social gathering experience. You are supposed to be here active, burning all the darkness. So as it shoots out, which it should, it goes all around instead of in the middle. Now these AFK people are not going to get all this wax unless they come help now. The AFK timer finally comes into effect. Now what this means is if you are away from your phone for 10 minutes, you don't tap the screen even once, you won't continue to collect wax from, let's say, the bonfire. This isn't such an issue for candle runs. It has been 10 minutes now and I've collected this wax, but my friend on my head has not. But doing any sort of transitional cutscene or actually going into a new area will reset their AFK timer. So I haven't touched my other device, but you'll see that the Zs above my head are gone. So now that I collect wax in this area, my friend will as well. So doing a candle run isn't such a big deal because it won't take you over 10 minutes to collect all the wax in the butterfly fields and then go to the cave. As long as you're actively playing or you're with a friend who is actively playing, you should be fine. If people are super confused about this AFK update, I can go into more detail in another video. Another change for Nintendo Switch players is some of the controls. Some of the controls have switched and they've added like a button map. Instead, I've heard that it's not the best from some of my Nintendo friends and that the flying seems to be somewhat broken. I haven't tested it myself as I don't really use my Switch very often. Another thing they've added for controllers that have haptics, which includes the Nintendo Switch, is some haptic feedback while getting attacked or damaged. So if a krill hits you, you're going to get some slight vibrations in your controller, which sounds pretty cool to me. You'll also feel some haptics if you land. A change to our friendly little dog hidden behind the 8-player door, Oreo. You can now teleport to friends who are in Oreo's area. This is new. It used to say you could not join your friend, so that's pretty exciting, and it'll be a little bit easier. Whoa, doggy. It'll make it easier to finally meet up with players that want to actually summon Oreo. I know that's one of the hardest parts of this area. If Oreo is already summoned and someone joins, they will apparently see Oreo. However, that didn't happen for us. We joined someone's server and saw them floating on absolutely nothing, and someone joined our server and tried to summon Oreo. It was kind of sad. That's pretty much all of the major new stuff in this update. I'll be having a big Days of Mischief video coming up fairly soon where we highlight all of the new items. And if you'd like me to talk more about this new AFK timer, I am okay explaining it in further detail. But for now, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you around. Bye bye.